Hello everybody, today we're going to be going over the Mongo social media API project I worked on for my coding bootcamp. To start this program, you can either run npm space run seed to use some seeds I have here. They'll fill up a database for you. We're using the Mongoose database for this rather than MySQL, so it's a little different, but this is nice and easy to run for you. It makes setup really, really easy. So to actually start the program, you do npm start, and then after that, it comes up on localhost 3001. So once that's good to go, you can open up something like Insomnia, and you will have access to the routes. I have them all preset up here just to go through them. I think that would just be easier. So yeah. So once that's started and it's all good to go, you'll see here I have a bunch of GET requests. So I set them up for users, friends, thoughts, and reactions for this because, that's all this different stuff that makes up a good social media site. So get all users, we go to /API/users, and it gives us a GET request. This will give us the ID, username, email, thoughts, friends, friend count of all the different users we have. We have 4. All right. I have the example ID for one of the users here, user 3, and when you send the call, bam, user 3's info pops up. Now note, you can put any user's ID here, and that would summon them, but I chose user 3 just as a good example. This post request will let us create a user. So say if I wanted to make a user with the username Anthony and with the email bigtimeohio42@gmail.com, I would just click send. Bam! Now that user should exist. If we make this GET call, there he is, Anthony with Big Time Ohio. I'm going to copy his ID preemptively. Say, I don't really want his name to be Anthony. I want that email and name are both wrong. Well, we could just input that here in this JSON, send it on over, and bam, that updated. Now if we do that GET call again, you'll see same ID, but the username and email updated too. Say, okay, well, I actually just don't want this guy even on here at all. Well, that's really easy too. We just go ahead and go here, and we just delete him. Now if we do another GET call on the main one, completely gone. All right. But on the social media, what's it all about? Making connections. So we have an add friend and delete friend option. So we're going to give GG here some friends. We're going to go into this part of it. This is the user getting a friend. And then the second part is the user that's going to be their friend. So we'll go back here. We're going to say user 3 is going to be their friend. This makes a lot of sense. So we'll go here. User 3 is going to be GG's friend. Put that there, send it on through, and now you'll see the friend count went up 1. If you go back here, friend count on both GG and user 3 have went up 1. User count 1, yep, and that went up on GG. Now say, hey, they had a big falling out, they can't be friends no longer. Well, we just can copy it back from when we just added it, make the same kind of call here, bam, and they are no longer friends, and that will have updated. So after that, I feel like, okay, well, what else do you do on social media? You make posts. So let's say you're putting your thoughts out there. We can see all the thoughts that people have out there right now. We have, this is a thought from user 1, this thought from user 2. Now this sure is nothing from GG. Man, he's staying busy on this site. Let's say we just want to get this one specifically right. Say I want to see this one in its full glory. Well, we just put the user ID right up here, and bam! It works perfectly 100% of the time. Actually not sure. Oh, it's because I took the user ID instead of the actual ID of the message. Easy mistake. Bam. Now that's the actual message. It's important to keep in mind which are going to be your user IDs associated with the user accounts and your actual just normal IDs. They look very similar. So say we want to make a post request, right? We want to put a new thought out there by somebody, by this user specifically. I copied and pasted this user ID preemptively, but I'm pretty sure this is user 3 again. So We just click and press send. Bam, that message is now out there with the ID of this. So this is some generic text. Let's say we want to change that text later, change the user later. I think this is GG's username. Bam, it updates, and just so you can see it was changed to something interesting, it'll also update and appear on here. I just don't want to keep going back and forth every time, but it is updating in that we are getting the OK request back. Finally, say we wanted to get rid of that message, say, that wasn't the best. Bam, now it's gone, go back here, out of here. It doesn't even exist anymore. Now, once again, social media site, it's about connection. Well, what if we want to react to a post, right? Like, so what if we find something interesting? Like, wow, this sure is nothing. That's kind of negative. Let's click that. Let's make a reaction to this post. So we just copy and paste this post up here, and we're going to say, hey man, why not cheer up a little bit? And obviously this is the username, I think, of this was, we discovered this is user 3. So send it on through. Bam, hey man, why not cheer up a little bit? And you'll see if you get all the thoughts again, just like the friends, the reactions will show up on the associated message. Finally, say, hey, that was a little bit negative, right? We don't want to be too rude to somebody. Well, we can delete that reaction by attaching to the thought here, and then attaching the reaction user, the reaction ID there, sending it on through, and then bam, now that reaction is gone. So I think it is. Let me double check. So we want to select the user ID of the message, which is this one. Put that here. And we want to select the user ID of the actual reaction and put that here. Now it's gone. You'll see that the reaction count is now 0. So that is all the different requests that we make on this. And yeah, feel free to download it and do them for yourself. Have a good one. Bye-bye.